What's up, guys? No intro. I'm not wasting my time with an intro. Because I'm not wasting my time with this guy too much. I don't know how long this video is going to be. This could be 3-4 minutes. This could be 10. I don't know. I'm too pissed. And I really didn't get a chance to put my thoughts down. I got a few things I saved on my phone that I'm going to look to from time and time again. I guess to try and keep this as organized as possible. But I guess in the last day, 2 content creators from the Nerdcore community, Fable and Nonelikejoshua, got called out for being racist. When I read Fable's response, I felt like there was a genuine connection for him trying to apologize and move on. That's why, because both happened around the same time, and looking around, don't see a video on Fable. Maybe it's because most people understand when you read the apology, it genuinely felt like he made a mistake and just wants to like be the best person he can be and ask for forgiveness from the people. If you look at Josh's situation, and this guy's name is Nonelikejoshua. He's a fucking bozo is what he is. There is no genuineness from this. This is so fucking cut bones, dry, basic bullshit that anybody who isn't a fan, like, who isn't like blindly following his stuff, can look at this response, the whole thing, and see how fraudulent it really is. I'll leave a link to the tweet below. You can interpret it how you want. I haven't seen all the content. I've seen some. I've seen enough to make a fair judgment. But God, it's so hard trying to make videos like this. Just because I'm not cutting this. I'm just going off the top of my head, making a thumbnail and throwing it out because I'm not. Like, this isn't gonna fucking help this community when you have morons like this. And this dude's one of the bigger fucking creators on the platform. Literally the only people I think who are smaller than him, Fable, Rustage, JT Music, I think, and Damble. He's one of the biggest in this community. And he's acting like a fucking moron. I'll quickly talk about one of the things he did. So another content creator in the name of John Old was, I think, also getting called out for being racist. Or was some form of like tweet that had to do with like slaves. And Josh put out publicly a meme of James Franco like hanging himself. And I think he put like the first, like, not first time you've been hung or something like that. Like, something along those lines. Let me see if I can find it quickly. I'm just gonna scroll through all this stuff. Why can't I find it? Am I brain dead? Yeah, he said first time with that picture. Like, I'm only going to talk about this thing, but let's just assume he wasn't actually trying to be racist there. You can't be that dumb when a situation is going on in your head that, like, put something out that could turn people's heads. Especially, I'm sorry, but when you've... There's just a lot of times where people, in situations where it's legitimately serious, even if like it is funny. I'm not talking about the meme. I'm just talking about like if you post a joke in general. It's just not the right place for it. There's DMs for a fucking reason. Like, there's a genuine professional way to handle shit like that and not be an idiot or potentially racist. To me, I don't know what he is. even if he's not racist, he's a fucking bozo who right now should take a break. Plain and simple, should take a break. Because shit like this is not helping this community. And God, I had my thoughts together with this. I thought I knew what I was doing, but then I jumped on camera and I'm just mad. I'm so mad because we all, regardless of differences, that's why I love this community so much. This is why this community has worked so well and has thrived for so long, while certain brain. This is why this community has worked so well and it thrives so much, because there's a lot of people in here who don't care about the differences. Whereas if you saw the YouTube community, that shit was toxic as fuck. There were some genuine morons in it. Do I need to go into them? The list is long and pretty extensive. And most of them pretty much phased out. The only people I think I still listen to who aren't a part of, like, who do some stuff with anime, aka Gatsby, Dizzy, Screw, Lex, is like Crypt and Joey Nato. That's about it. Because they just still make great music. That's it. The rest, irrelevant. Because they never adapted. While this community constantly thrives, constantly adapts, and knows how to make changes. But shit like this, I'm glad people are calling out Josh for being a fucking idiot. And especially a hypocrite. Who was it? Diggs flamed his ass. And Diggs, I know you watch some of my videos. I don't know if you'll ever see this. But like, first off, that's crazy. It's crazy. You went. I give you credit for doing all this. And it's genuinely true. Like, people don't want to risk the volume of the character, even if you aren't racist. Like, when it makes you look stupid as fuck. And then this is the bit that makes me annoyed. Like, once again, I'm going along the lines of, even if he's not racist, he's still looking like a fucking moron every single time with how he handles this. He's got no control, no filter, and no way to genuinely process, or at least in the way he's thinking, he's not processing how situations should be handled as a legitimate content creator with a large fan base. And this is the bit that separates a genuine apology from a YouTube apology. And I say that as harsh as possible. You can look up dozens of shitty YouTube apologies, and there's always some form of deflection. There's always some form of denial, like, oh, that's still not my fault at the end of the day. This is the bit that pisses me off. This was the second to last paragraph in this shitty, like, 10 fucking paragraph apology he typed up on his phone or computer or whatever the fuck he used. Which brings us to now. As people are saying that I have some kind of a pattern, there is no pattern. Are you fucking dumb? Are you fucking... No. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck right off about that shit. No. Actually, no. Because a situation like this, when you make a fucking thing that's 10 paragraphs long, that's got at least 4 to 5 different examples, and apparently date as quick as 2014, when you actually were having a following, which start from as early as 2014, and some that go about, like, only a year or two ago, you haven't changed. There's a pattern, you fucking moron. It's in your own fucking tweet that you throw out. It's in your own fucking apology, this shitty apology you typed up. And you have the nerve, the balls, to sit there, type that shit, and put it out. That there's no pattern. You're a fucking moron. You're a genuine disgrace. Because you are not accepting your fucking faults when you say stupid shit like that. I'm glad so many people... I'm hoping more people catch that detail. Because it's one sentence. It's 4 words. But that is the most damning statement in that whole fucking apology he made. That he is unwilling, unable to accept the fact that he threw himself into a grave and that he doesn't even want to apologize for it. I know he apologized. It's not fucking genuine. This shit is not genuine. You wanna know why? When people make these long, drawn-out kind of things, it's them trying to explain themselves. Whereas if you look at Fables, Fables was like 1 page. 1 page. It was like 4 or 5 paragraphs, but it was like 3 sentences each. It wasn't a long response. This is him trying to deflect. This is him trying to cover up the shit he did when there's no covering it up. Because you know what? There's a fucking great phrase. When it's out on the internet, it's out there forever. Somebody can retweet it. Somebody can quote it. Someone can save the video. Someone can take screenshots. That shit is always going to be out there in one way or another. Which leads to now. I'm gonna wrap this up with 3 things. First, if anybody suggests a Nonelikejoshua song or anything that he's on, I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm not gonna like the comment. I'm not gonna be the dickhead. Like, screw. I don't know if he said like you're just gonna remove it, but I'm just gonna flat out ignore it. I'm not gonna respond to it. If I see a tweet asking me to listen to a Nonelikejoshua track, I'm gonna ignore it. Plain simple. Or DM, just gonna close it. I'm not doing it. I'm not reacting to a bozo like this who deserves no fucking attention when he's such a fucking moron. And I'm sorry this is so like mixed up and all this stuff, because I was supposed to do a bunch of reactions today. I got like 3 I need to get to today because I still gotta pack and stuff before I leave to go home for summer vacation. I'm so mad. I need to get my thoughts out on here before I genuinely go and make the reactions, because if I don't, it's gonna sit with me and piss me off. Second, this is the bit that fucking makes me mad. This is the bit that kind of proves my point. It was a tweet from a guy who makes instrumentals in this community who's really good at his job. His name is Silverhound. And this is one of the quoted tweets that's at the very bottom. It's the only one I really wanted to emphasize for 2 reasons. 1, this is what he said. They always wait until they lose 500 followers, and most of their upcoming shows get canceled to type up a screenshot of an apology essay. When it's a pattern of behavior being addressed, this looks formulaic and an unacceptable response to unacceptable behavior. Because either you're actually being racist, or you are fucking oblivious to the world around you. One of the two. To be unable to, you know, handle yourself in a professional, actual fucking manner. And the last thing, I want to go into a detail or 2 I saw with Screw that he talked about. With the fact that, like, in some way, this community is fucking hypocritical. And I'm not talking about the creators. I'm talking about the fans. Plain and simple. I'm talking about the fans. They'll go and support all this anime stuff and say it's dope. But then, y'all really ain't fans of hip-hop at the end of the day. Because you don't support the actual creator. You support what they make the stuff about. The shows they're about. Why? You know, Screw brought up a good point. Why is it the songs that like about the big shows, aka the Bleaches, the One Pieces, DBZ, Naruto, shit like that? Why is that always at the top of people's like most viewed like videos on their channel? But when people make like genuinely great songs, they get no attention. Cam Steady dropped a great song called "Dead by Daylight," which, to be fair, I didn't listen to until like 3 months ago, because I listened to it like once, like when it first came out. I was like, eh. I wasn't a fan of the song. Then I started getting used to more of Cam's style. I went back and listened to it. I'm like, this song is great. Then I found it on YouTube 3 months ago, and well, I just looked at it now. Only got like 100,000 views, which is unbelievable. Because he's made videos that have gotten millions of views, and this only got 100,000. And it's so good. It's a genuine video. It looks sick. The production's sick. As a nerd, as a video guy, I might just go back one day when I get home and watch it myself. Watch it again, just to highlight how great it is, because it's a great video. And or an even better example, DPS, one of the fastest growing guys in the Nerdcore community, dropped an amazing song called "Who Am I?" I think. Did he drop it this year? I think he did. Shit. I should have checked the date. But he dropped a song called "Who Am I?" featuring Gen. It's my favorite song by DPS. It's that or it's Fallen with Maguire. That video did significantly worse than all the other songs. His recent song, his Moon Knight song, banged. All the other songs he's been dropping, bangs. This song that didn't have like an anime thumbnail and stuff like that, tanked. And that's a fucking disgrace, because that was one of genuinely his best pieces of work. So the people in this community, you could sit here and say you support the stuff, but in some way, you really aren't a fan of hip-hop. You aren't. I transitioned over here because of artists in YouTube community who I genuinely liked, who made great music, and led me to you guys, because you guys make great music. And it's not about like, oh, fuck mumble rap and all that stuff. I used to have that mindset back in the day when YouTube music dropped, like, I don't even know, 4 or 5 years ago, some shit. I used to have that mindset. But now it's just more about, like, we all want to work together to make fucking great content for people. And shit like what I'm talking about right now, being unable to support people because it doesn't have the stuff you like. And shit like the shit that Josh has pulled, it's unacceptable. It's disgusting. I don't know how many of you are going to watch this video. This video is probably only going to get like maybe 10, 15, 20 views. I don't care. But if any of you content creators see this, share this around. I want this to spread like wildfire, because I know I'm late to the situation, and A, I'm late to the situation. B, I don't understand. I don't have the full context of stuff. Is there any? I've only seen a few of the clips from the apology. If you have any of that stuff, please show it to me on my Twitter, which I'll have linked in the video. And any content creators who see this, share this around. I want this to spread, because we can't sit here. I know a lot of you Nerdcore creators are scared of confrontation, but someone like me, I've dealt with shit with being walked over by people who are assholes. There's so many people who want. He just wants to drop this shit, take a week off, grow. Fuck no, he's not gonna grow. When you make a lot of stupid mistakes, some that are recent as a year ago, you aren't gonna change. And that's fine. That's not my kind of people I rock with. But I'm feeling a lot better now that I got it off my chest. Shit, this video is 20 minutes. Yeah, I need to end it. I'm not gonna do a whole supporting, like, if you like this video, do all that stuff. If you enjoyed it, then just show your support. Oh, I just said it. Fuck. You can tell I'm very good at this. But this kind of behavior's dog shit. It doesn't help this community. And plain and simple, this shit needs to go away. People like Josh need to fuck off out of this community until he at least gets it. So, I'm done. I'm gonna go take a few minutes to calm down. I'll put this out, and then I'll go to my... I got like 3 or 4 reactions I gotta do today. Along with potentially updating some... editing a gaming video. And my 300 sub special. So, I'll go. I'll see you all later. And I love you all, Ranch Nation. I do. I genuinely do. Peace.